All right, I'm going to work out a few problems from Chapter 7, Section 5 on scale drawings. It's a little table that you needed to complete on finding either the model dimensions or the actual dimensions using a scale factor of 1 to 12. That means that no matter what the unit of measurement is, when you work it out, it's going to be the same unit of measurement, so you have to really pay attention to about the measurements that are given to you. So question number 12 talked about the length of a mattress, and we can see clearly right here we're talking about inches to inches, so we're in good shape. So I'm going to set up my proportion of being model over actual, and the scale factor is 1 over 12, and I'm given the model length, so I know that the 6.25 goes here, but I don't know the actual length, so this is where my variable is going to go. So I set up my proportion, and now I'm going to solve it. 1 times x is x. 12 times 6.25 is 75. And because I went inches to inches, I don't have to do any converting. So the actual length is 75 inches. All right. I'm going to work at number 13 is talking about the length of a Corvette. And you can see right here, we're talking about inches and feet. And I know that 1 foot is equal to 12 inches. So I'm going to have to go back to that after I do my math. Again, we are talking about the model over the actual. My scale factor is 1 to 12. I don't know my model dimensions, so my variable is going to go up top. I do know my actual dimensions, and I know that it's in feet, so that means all this math that I'm going to be working out is in feet. So cross multiply, you get 12x, and that's equal to 1 times 15, which is 15. Divide both sides by 12, you get x is equal to 15 divided by 12, 1.25, and that's in feet. I was given feet, so I worked it out in feet. But my question wants it in inches. So if I'm going from feet to inches, I'm going to have to multiply by 12. So I'm going to take this 1.25 feet here, and I'm going to multiply that by 12 because there's 12 inches in a foot. 1.25 times 12 gives me 15. So I know that the model length is 15 inches. And it's just a coincidence that those happen to be the same number. Alrighty, now I'm going to go down to number 14. Okay, we're talking about the depth of a water tower, and again, you can see here we have centimeters and we have meters. And in class we talked about that it takes 100 centimeters to make 1 meter. So we're going to have to convert when we're done. I'm going to set this up as model over actual, and you can shorten it and put m over a. Remember, this is for organization. The scale factor is 1 to 12. I know my model dimensions, so I'm going to put those in there. I don't know my actual dimensions, so that's where my variable is going to go. 1 times x is x. 12 times 32 is 384. We were given centimeters, so this answer is in centimeters. But the answer they want is the actual depth in meters. And since there's 100 centimeters in a meter, I need to take this and divide by 100. So this is 384 divided by 100, and that's equal to 3.84. So I know that my answer here is 3.84 meters. All right. I'm now going to go to question number 15, which is talking about the width of a wingspan. I don't know what the wingspan is of, but that really doesn't matter. Again, you can see here we're talking about feet and yards. In class, we discussed that 1 yard is equal to 3 feet. So I'm going to set up my proportion, model over actual. I'm given my model dimensions, so that is, oops, I forgot to put my scale factor first, which is 1 to 12. I know my model dimensions, that's 5.4, but I don't know my actual dimensions. So that's where my variable goes. Cross multiply, 1 times x is x. 12 times 5.4, 12 times 5.4, 64.8. I was given feet, so this answer is in feet, but the answer they want is in yards. So if there's 3 feet in a yard, I need to take this 64.8 and divide it by 3, and that gets me 21.6. So I know that the actual width is 21.6 yards. Alrighty, my last one down here, number 16, is dealing with a football helmet. You can see that we have millimeters and centimeters, and I know that 10 millimeters is equal to 1 centimeters. If you don't remember this kind of stuff, you guys, you can just Google it. There's a lot of conversion calculators on there. All right, so we have model over actual. My scale factor is 1 over 12. I don't know my model dimension, so my variable goes there, over 21. 12 times x is 12x. 1 times 21 is equal to 21. Divide both sides by 12. X is equal to 1.75, and that's 1.75 centimeters because that's the unit of measurement that was given to me. Now, if I want my centimeters to be millimeters, I'm going to have to multiply by 10. So 1.75 times 10 gives me 17.5. So I know that the diameter is 17.5 millimeters. So you always need to check your unit of measurements to see what's going on. Hope this helps.